Well, hello my friends. I've got this nice Honda. Just pull the wheels off because he says it's really hard to pull it backwards. So I'm just going to get rid of most of this goo in here and then we'll give it another try. Let's see, where can I put you? Will that work? That'll work a little bit. This stuff is nasty. Oh. Oh. I'm not quite sure how it goes on here. I might have to pull the other one off just to have a look. Let's just give it a shot of air. It was probably me that greased it too much. Okay, let's just turn this back over the other way. Take the other wheel off and have a closer look. Alright. Now let's pull that other wheel off and have a look at that one. Good. So, okay, so spring washer and then the hard washer. That's good to know. Now, I just cleaned that one up. I'm just going to clean this one up. This one's not as bad. Quite often on a lawnmower, one side is ugly and the other side's not as bad. Me, I tend to scrape the left side of my lawnmower up. Isn't that great? You can just take the other side off and have a look sometimes. 1, 2. So I asked him, I said, do you want me to change the wheels? And he says, no, I like them when they slip. So okay, don't have to do the wheel. I'm not going to grease anything today, I'm just going to oil it because there's already tons of grease all over everything. Sealed bearings. Okay. Oh, donut. Okay, I'm going to pop this wheel on. Now I know all you're saying, don't turn it on its left side, that's the carburetor. The carburetor's plugged anyway, so it's all good. Oh, I wonder if this will help. We'll just see if that makes it any easier to pull back. A little. Okay, so do I push it outside and clean out the bottom now, or do I power wash it? I don't know. But I got to start on it. Oh, won't that be a fun carburetor to clean, eh? Oh, my camera is dirty. I got notified by a subscriber. Your camera's lens is filthy. I'll get on that. So that's where I'm going to end today, I think. That's really good stuff, you guys. Thanks for watching. Hello, my friends. Bruce here. continuing on. What's it called? Quadra cut Honda System HR216. I did a little bit of work to the back wheels, and it's better. Pardon me. Yes, no more camera motion with the new tripod. It's better, but there's still some drag there. So I'm just gonna dig into that a little bit more with you here watching. Good. I'm gonna first suck the gas out of that tank. I never trust anybody's fuel, not even my own. Oh yeah, rear wheel drive lawnmowers are heavy. Look at that, how lopsided that is. There we go. Okay. You know, I've got a screwdriver that I use for this that just works perfectly. Go to the deepest part of the tank, stick that in there. Are you guys were watching? Yes, you are.
Your wheelbarrow's under the cab.
Oh, thank you.
Need to put it in the shed?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Well, even by the shed, honey, because it's kind of a gong show in there. I'm ambidextrous. I knew that was going to happen. Well, that'll do. I didn't get much, did I? But I always like looking at the customer's fuel. Now, he told me it's been sitting since last fall. It quit on him on his last cut. And that's exactly what 6.5, 7-month-old ethanol fuel looks like. And I'm going to take the drive gears off. So now we can tilt it one way or the other. And that was a 13 millimeter if I was not mistaken. Or 12. So it's improved. The issue has improved. Yeah, you can see that barely, eh? Good enough. So wheels coming on. Now in behind these clips, I've done these before, is a little ratchet driver. I'll be right back. I just got to round up a few tools. There we go. Got a battery alarm. We'll see how far we can push it. So I want to get this cog off of here. Whoop. Oh dear. I do have a different set. I have 4 of these snap ring pliers. Good. And I'm going to just lay them out left to right. Good. There should be a spring in there too. Let me get a pick. It was about a year ago I did this job. There it is. So when you're doing this, guys, a word of caution, that little tiny spring that you see right here, you see that tiny, don't drop it, Bruce, right there. It goes in behind this. And right into, okay, there's our axle, right into that hole right there. So when you're taking this apart, there is a tiny, tiny spring in there, guys. So I'm going to try and clean this up, get that plastic bushing out of there, and see if I can manipulate that shaft so it doesn't rub. Now I'm just using a brush. This is a plastic brush, if you can believe that. And I'm just getting all the crap off there and out of that ratchet. Good. I'm trying to avoid taking transmission out, eh? In my mind, it just might need a little love. There's another snap ring there. There it comes. See, look at that. Down. Okay, so backwards. No, forward is backwards and backwards is forwards, isn't it? I think that ratchet, if I get it back in there with some new grease, will work. So I'm just going to turn you guys off for a bit, and we'll show you what I'm up to. Road King. Okay, this is what I would call the spring cam for that, right here. And if you look very, very carefully, well, you probably can't see it, but on each side of that little cam is a rough edge, right there. So I'm just gonna you can see where the spring's been sitting. It sits on the round side. I'm going to put this back together now with the smallest amount of grease. And okay, guys, I am not, I'm in between synthetic and regular for oil, but this synthetic grease is my go-to grease, man. I like it. So we're going to put a little bit on there and a little bit on there and fill that spring up and take our goobers and go back to the lawnmower. And I'm going to leave you because I don't want to touch any buttons. Okay, so that was on there like that. The spring was in there the hole, sorry. I guess I should bring you in here, yeah I should. Just put the spring in there. And this is the little Gumby I just filed. It sits in there like that, right? Sit in there like that. Yay! Right there. Sorry. Center shot. And then, there. I'm going to try and finish this up. That's way better. So actually forward is backwards. But I really haven't done anything to improve what's going on behind here. Oh, I do not want to take that off of there. Okay, that's forward. And that's backwards. I can turn that shaft. You know, I don't know if it's worth it to push it too much further. But I might oil that ratchet on the other side too, eh? Because they can be catchy. I know there's a plastic bushing in here, guys. Back up in there. I think that's helping. Oh. We'll oil it after, of course. I like it. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Oil. Whoa, whoa. Good. Okay, now we can turn it over. It's already better. So we're gonna get lucky. Punk. Okay. Start filming now. Wheel. Okay, put the wheel down. Need some air. Snap ring. Good. Pull this off. Hey, can we pull this off? Ah, there's my little guy, and then we need the pick to get that spring out of there. That. Now I'm going to turn this shaft a little bit, and you guys are going to get a closer look at that pin. Right? Oh, just a tiny bit out, eh? Okay, right inside there. Do you see the end of my pick? Yes, you do. This, don't lose this, whatever you do. Because if it goes spraying, whoop, back out. If it goes spraying, you know what's going to happen. Right there. And now I'm going to put all that in that nice cute little tray and not drop it. I'm going to try. The spring is still there, yes. So that took about an hour, and that's going to save the customer a whack of dough. Isn't that a strange saying, eh? A whack of dough. Okay, let's get it back on its legs. So I can turn it either direction with my fingers. So we should be good. Now we can get to the real part of this fix. Sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah. Now I did have it tilted towards the carburetor for a little bit. But now we just got to get the broccoli out from underneath. Okay, Jim. Owner of the mower, his name's Jim. That's how much broccoli we got out from underneath. And that's not a high amount. It's an average amount. That's a good average amount. I'm just going to go dump this in the yard waste container. And yes, guys, it's me. I had to stop one more time because I couldn't get it to engage while it was running. And I had to turn these gears over. You know what? My dyslexic brain does this to me all the time. So I just have to flip the lawnmower over and do the other side. And I'll show you that. And back down to the floor. Oops, wrong button. Let's bring this back up. And we split some more fuel. That's no problem. Let's see if it fires up and moves forward at all. Yeah, I'm out of fuel. I'm not going to test it until afterwards. Let's just pull a rope and see if it moves slowly. You're still watching this? I hope you are. Alright, let's see what happens now. So I spun those gears around. I've done that before. So it's actually not even running that bad now. That's a really good thing. We put a little bit of time on that carburetor. Suck some dirty fuel through it. So thanks for watching this one, guys. So now it's a carb clean, oil change, tune up, la-di-da-di-da. So thank you very much.
Today's video is specifically going to cover entry-level beginner's tools and then how's it going, Eliminators? Today we're going to be looking at some tools that you would need if you're getting into the small engine repair business. Today's video is specifically going to cover entry-level.
There! Now I don't have to explain. Eliminator Performance. Great channel. Canadian again. But I'll push anybody's channel that's a good honest dude. So anyway, I got my stickers from Eliminator Performance, a sticker. I wonder if it's the exact width of a business card for the gap on a magneto to a flywheel. And it's all fun. So anyway, guys, go to Eliminator Performance. It's a father and son operation. The son's mostly on the videos and the dad's in behind the scenes. Thank you. They wrote me a letter. Really nice. And I think Wayne is the dad. So go to Eliminator Performance and have some fun. Thanks. There we are.